Hi YouTube, Team Imperius is back. We would like to, one, apologize for the sort of month hiatus we took.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. We apologize for that. No real excuse other than we kinda didn't really have content to bring. So,
well, we did,
we just
but we didn't at the same time.
Yeah, it was,
we recorded things, but
they sucked. So we just didn't want to put
yeah.
They just weren't good, so we
There's
decided...
only one video that we wanted to put up, and then just, like, everything happened.
Yeah, so apologize for that, but we are back, and kicking off our re-return is our first Force of Will deck out of the newest set, the Seven Kings of the Lands. So this is Greg's Pricia Waifu Legendary Pokemon deck.
I just call it Pokemon. Legendary Pokemon.
It's Legendary Pokemon because Ordinary Pokemon is going to be a separate deck.
It is, in fact.
Anyway, I will let Greg take it.
Alrighty. So, for anyone who doesn't know, Pricia is Jacked 2. She is basically Grim for Four Sacred Beasts in that you can tap your stones for any color will for the Sacred Beasts. And then she has a rando effect that I didn't know was here until I just read it just now. You can pay 2, and then target beast gets +1/+1, but I'm never going to ever play that effect. Because unless I'm trying to save something from dying, yeah, no, that's not going anywhere.
I mean, you play more Legendary Beasts than Beasts, don't you?
Well, it's both.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
I should have said that, but you know, whatever. Her other side here, her top effect is she gains target attack, swiftness, flying, and +2/+2 as long as she has a light, red, light, fire, water, God, wind, magic.
Hey,
it's magic.
This is your deck.
I know. I'm so used to magic terms. It's like I can't say all of the elements.
It's like light, red, green, other thing.
Yeah. I know what the colors are, but it's like, ugh. Alright, but anyways, she gets all of those as long as you have different kind of resonators on the board of those attributes. No, they don't have to be beasts. They can be any kind. And it's kind of awesome because she wins a lot of the games because I usually end up flying her over somebody's board and punching people in the face and they lose.
Yeah, that's very annoying.
Yeah. Her second effect on her Jacked side is her God Arts, which is pay 3, wind, and then X. X being up to 4 because you can only search for one of each of the different Sacred Beasts and play them on the board. Starting off with Resonators. I run 4 Elvish Priests because ramp in this deck is pretty good because if you can use her God Art and turn like 3 or 4, then you're doing things pretty well. Next I run 4 of the Familiar of Holy Wind because I like to draw. I love it, and it helps me get to what I need quicker. Mm-hmm. Simply said. And it's a kitty. Yeah. Next, I run 2 Gretel. I don't run 4 because there's just simply no room. I feel like I shouldn't be, but I don't know where I would cut it, and I'm being a picky butt about it. So there's going to be 2 in here.
He also has some history with Gretel.
Yeah, she doesn't like me that much. I've gotten used to it. Next, I run 4 of my favorite card in the game, Feasting.
Other waifu.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. Everyone realistically knows what she does. Quick cast, enter, fog something, prevent all damage, and then she produces will, which is more ramp, which is kind of nice. Next, moving to the actual, beasts of the deck, I run 4 Quinlong the Sacred Beast. This is the wind one. Yes, I'm going to attempt to pronounce all of these, but I will probably butcher them. Quinlong, when he enters, if you control another Sacred Beast, you get to draw a card, which I love, because free cards, why not? Who doesn't love that? And then his other effect, which has been much more handy than I thought it would be, is you pay 1 colorless and give all of your other Sacred Beasts +2/+2, which, for wanting to win the game, is just kind of great. And the kitties are fighting.
Dang it, cats.
Alright. Next, we run 4. Now I'm going to give this one a try.
Oh baby.
Zuq. I don't know how is that pronounce it.
Spin over here acting like he knows how to speak
I know.
Asian.
I know.
I read Chinese comics. You shut up.
This is a very Chinese thing.
I think it's Zuhyu.
Zuhyu, cool.
Zuhyu the Sacred
Well, I'm
Beast.
gonna call it the Fire Chicken. We run 4 of the Fire Chicken. The Fire Chicken, when he enters, you deal 200 to a target resonator per Sacred Beast on board. It counts himself, obviously, because, you know, he's kind of a Sacred Beast, and he's on the board when he enters.
Oh, man.
Woo.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Explaining things.
Oh, man. And then he's also got Swiftness, so he can attack the turn he's played. So, you know, with that fun little horn thing, he can attack on turn 1. He's a great 1-drop. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, hint, hint. Don't judge me.
Thank you, Greg.
Next, we run 3 Quan Wu. This is the kaiju or the turtle, whichever you prefer. I think it looks like a giant kaiju from Pacific Rim, or a turtle on meth, whichever you prefer. But when he enters, you return a target resonator to its owner's hand that has the same converted mana cost as the number of Sacred Beasts or less you have. So, you know, return a 4 if you have 4 beasts. Woo. It also is indestructible when it blocks. Prevents all damage when it blocks. So, it's very useful for not getting murdered. It's kind of nice. Anybody's got that red bastard sword? I don't know what it's called. I don't care to know what it's called. It's just a bastard sword. This blocks it.
Yeah, fuck that
It's
shit.
nice.
Fuck.
Let's run
that
3 of those. Next, I run 3 by who, I guess? I don't know, man. This is too much.
Close enough.
Yeah. It's just a target attack, and when it enters, you gain 200 life for each 4 Sacred Beasts you control. I think the max I've ever had was 8,000. I want to say that might be the highest.
Yeah.
That's probably, I think, the highest, but this deck is funny because it does a lot of things different that it takes a lot of traits from other decks and kind of uses them without me actually having to have those colors realistically in here. You know, like that fun Angel match Kelly and I had where she had over 10,000 life and I had like 6,000 life, and somehow this pissing contest ended.
With him winning.
Hey man, it's fun.
It happens.
That's it for the resonators though. Quick note. I only run 3 of the tiger and 3 of the turtle, not 2 and 2, because I like to see those cards. I don't want to have to rely on popping them out with the God Art, and they are good cards, so that's why I run that. Next, for spells, I run 1 Sprint of the Beast Lady. This is also a very big win condition for the deck. You want to win, pay 3 and give everything +6/+6. You're probably going to do so that turn. Can't guarantee it, but it might happen. It's a good card, and this full art is absolutely gorgeous. So, yeah, why not? Next, I run 4 Blessing of Yggdrasil. Is that how you pronounce it? So, yeah, I run 4 of this because searching for the stones you want is nice. And it's a fun ramp card that isn't going to screw me like Gretel.
Anger, grumble,
And
grumble.
you get to pick.
Yeah, right? Get to pick. Oh man, it comes in tapped, but oh man, I could have 4 stones when you only have 2, and then I'm tapping for my 5th. It's great. Next, I run 4 Keen Sense. This card is just strictly better than Cake Zone because it has a secondary effect which you can also do in lieu of countering things. That's just a giant F you to Rizard. Pop a stealth card.
Fuck you.
It's great. Also, because it's a 2, you don't really worry about the creatures popping out in this game. You're more worried about spells blowing up your creatures because your creatures are going to deal with their creatures. If that makes any sense. But yeah, so that's why you run this and not like counter like Zeke's or anything. And then for the last 4 cards I run, which are the only regalias in here, are the Horn of the Sacred Beasts. This card, it is tap it, and you produce 1 will, spend it to only play 4 Sacred Beasts, so that's why all of my beasts are either 2 drops or 1 drop. I have this card. It's great. The other thing is you can tap it, give your J roller +2/+2, and if it's Pricia, she gains imperishable. And then you can banish this card and shuffle your graveyard and all your stones in your graveyard and your graveyard back into your deck. Which means, simply put, I'm never going to deck out, but you might. And if you think that all the beasts are gone, they're coming back.
Also means, fuck you, Rizard.
Basically. For the stone deck, I run pretty simple here. 4 of the blue... God, I can't even say words now. The wind lightstone. And then 4 of the water windstone. 1 little red, the pure stone, and the 1 Feasting, the holy windstone. As you may have noticed, I only run green cards in this deck besides the beasts. And you're probably wondering why I actually run the stone base like this. And I run it like this because I've had points where Pricia has died and she was no longer imperishable. Because Scythe exists. So, I want to be able to play all of my cards. That's why I have it this way. If that's the scenario, you might want to give up on the chicken, or you just search for this thing and make it red. It works. But yeah, so that's my deck. If you have any questions, comments, recommendations, any of that kind of thing, please let us know. I'll probably have an updated version every set from this point forward, because I actually love this deck. It's like, I think, my Dracula. Yeah. So, yeah. Bye.
Alright, yeah, so that was his deck. That's the first of a couple videos we're going to bring you of our versions of decks out of the new set. Yeah, so remember to like, comment, and subscribe, like Greg said, and keep in touch. And just to let you guys know, we have finally set up our Twitch stream. So we will be trying to start doing more with that, video games and stuff, and then online matches of certain card games when things start. We might do Card Fight Area for Vanguard followers, but
I mean, I'll probably do it.
Yeah. For right now, Force of Will, we're not going to be doing anything online because we personally absolutely abhor the Lackey CCG and the other one.
That's some bullcrap.
Yeah.
I would rather play Dueling Network than Lackey, if that makes it like anywhere known.
So we won't be doing any online Force of Will until a different program pops up, but keep a lookout for that, and we will be letting you guys know more about that soon. That's all, Spoon.
Yes, we'll also be bringing you the new Card Fight Online thingy when that comes out.
Oh, I'm gonna go deep on that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be deep on that. You guys are gonna have plenty of videos there.
There's a gentleman on the Force of Will things online who is working to make his own version of a Force of Will online thing, and he's modeling it after Duel Network, where free to play, browser based, and like
you get all the cards.
Yeah, get all the cards. So if he gets that up and running, we'll probably bring you Force of Will that way, because his version is way nicer. So
yep.
But that's enough of that. We'll probably have another video talking about that later. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you want to see anything in particular. We know one thing that was suggested a lot was a how to play video for different games, so we'll start bringing you guys that.
Yep, and we'll have all of our links to all the different things. I'll put a link in the description about the Twitch channel, so that it can at least be out there.
Alright.
And I'll bring you guys some regular Pokemon at some time in the near future.
Yeah, so we will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.